Good morning, everybody. Today I figured I'd give you a little life update of everything going on and a little razzle dazzle and all of the project cars I have to deal with. First things first, I'm gonna grab my morning Red Bull and then we'll get down to business. I freaking love digital dashes. So freaking cool. Yeah, I know my car is low, but I don't know how you guys with like extreme camber live with yourselves driving every day. I just can't do it. I'll be right back. Safety first. All right, I'm back. Oh, I know, how generic of me. I have a blue Red Bull. Oh, that dude blue drinks Red Bull too. I love that meme that's going around where you take off your mask in your car and you just like toss it like your surgery just went bad. I think it was something about Grey's Anatomy or something. I don't know. I didn't watch that show, to be honest with you. Just a quick little plug here. If you would like a key tag or one of my snapbacks or anything like that, those are back in stock. Short and sweet, I'll put that in the description below. So 8 years ago, oh my God, 8 or 7 years ago? 7 years ago, I did my first ever vlog inside of the car, just like this, just talking. What really made me think about this is that I'm about to turn 30. I did my first vlog when I was 22 years old. My first videos were way before that, but my first vlog talking like this was when I was 22. So mind-blowing. And I don't really know how to feel about it, but the reason I'm bringing up my age is that now that I think of it, I only had Smurf back then, and now I have all these other project cars. And owning a lot of project cars isn't exactly what it seems. On paper, it's really cool, and it's really awesome that you have all these cool different builds, and especially if you're into different things like I am, how I have JDM cars and domestic cars. But the thing is that you have to maintain all these things, and so lots of things happen. However, I'm extremely happy with how Sub-Zero is doing. The passenger display that I installed recently is radar detector. The passenger, I'm trying to talk. Anyway, so the passenger detector, the passenger screen that I installed is still working like a champ. But this car has been the easiest project. I wouldn't call this a build, really. It's more cosmetic, and the suspension and the tire and wheels, or wheel and tires. I like saying wheels and tires. When I say tires and wheels, it doesn't feel right. I don't know why. Also, Smurf is currently at my buddy Chris's shop at SSR. Nothing's wrong with it, really. It's just we're installing brand new seats in it. Smurf has really turned itself around with the interior. Look, it's still an interior that has aged, but with the Tesla screen, that's really good. That's, by the way, a lot of people have asked about the Tesla screen. That is held up very well. The carbon fiber trim on the dash, all that, oh, it looks freaking awesome. It doesn't make it feel like an ancient relic when I drive it now. Also, the previous month, I kind of took this big risk, in my opinion, and experimented with my content to kind of try and freshen it up some, and just kind of put my foot in the water and see what you guys thought. Well, lo and behold, I learned a lot, and I did a whole bunch of reviews of resto mods and things of that nature. I explored one of the rarest race car collections in the United States with Ray Everham. Look, personal experience, these things were amazing, but I noticed that you guys tend to lean more towards the JDM stuff and also the modern domestic stuff. So I will try my best to stick more with that stuff, and every now and then I'll give the old muscle cars a go again. But when it comes to back, oh my gosh, no, you guys were not into it. Side note, my garage upstairs finally looks really nice. And mostly due to my girlfriend Alejandra being so amazing at organizing. The Valvoline shelf, we have all this cool stuff, hybrid racing rep, MagnaFlow, and the Integra right behind me. Typically, this is where Sub-Zero or the Miata parks. Hit my little baby Yoda because this window doesn't go down right now because the motor went out. Just horrible luck with this thing. But interior is still looking great. Everything else looks pretty great. I'm gonna try and do some yellow seat belts in here to match the Sparko wheel, and I think it'll look really nice. We also have the brand new MagnaFlow X mod exhaust, which I need to install on Sub-Zero. And the main difference is that it basically, in a nutshell, has manual cutouts. Basically, you can undo this V-band clamp, put in these little tiny plates that change the sound of the exhaust when it comes to being quieter or louder, and I can just adjust accordingly just with a V-band clamp. It's awesome. And believe it or not, this small little box is the entire body kit for the Miata. That's the beauty of polyurethane. It just bunches up and then you can unfold it when it's out. I actually recently took the K28 Integra on its first mountain drive as well recently, and it did very well. And then right when I got home, or near home, I think both of my front wheel bearings went out. But it's one of those things where, look, you can't help an OEM part that's 20 years old not break. Eventually it's going to. I really wasn't all that mad about it, but that's just another thing it gotta fix. The rear went out on it, now it's the front. Rule of thumb, if one wheel bearing goes out, do all of them at once. It saves you so much trouble and hassle. So, hey, what's up? Hi. That guy give me a thumbs up. By the way, as I drive around like this, I know it's very laid back, but if you guys would like me to do more videos in this format and not so overly produced or professional like my reviews are, I'm not getting rid of the reviews, but if you'd like me to do this again, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try to do at least one a week. This has also been the year of, I call, the most successful car review year I've ever had. I've done the most I've ever done in 1 year already, and the year's not over yet. To give you guys perspective of just how many reviews I have to edit, here's a list of everything I got left to do. No pressure. We got SRT Durango, GT3, V-Spec GTR, Big Turbo MR2, Speed 6, G37X with a turbo, a Type R with modifications, a Lava Red Twin Turbo 5.0. It goes on and on and on. Lots of good stuff coming up this year for the rest of the year. But I'm trying to fill the gap on reviews and non-reviews this year, if you know what I'm trying to say. So thankfully we have plenty of reviews to finish out the year, but I still want to do things like Judged by That Dude in Blue and stuff like that. Only problem with that is that Judged by That Dude in Blue takes like 1 to 2 days to edit, trying to hide people's emails and synchronize everything. So that's a whole nother thing. You know what's funny? After all of these years having a camera in the car like this, I still get like a little weirded out when I'm at a stoplight next to somebody. I've never been able to get over that. Or it's kind of like when vloggers go into stores and they have a big camera rig. I don't know, it just makes me crumple up inside. So don't feel like I'm some superhuman that can do everything with a camera. I have to power through sometimes. But if you go back to my first car review, holy moly, I'm so bad. Hear that little bump back there that I bottomed out on? Yeah, pretty sick, right? Stance for life. Please excuse this unfinished basement, but right here is the Pro Charger kit that was on Smurf. Oh yeah, I got new headlights for the F-150 too, but side note. The kit's missing the injectors, and also the fan needs to be a little modified, but other than that, I will gladly sell it to one of you guys for maybe around $4 grand. The reason being is because the kit was originally $7,500, and at the same time with the fan modification, I'll take that much off. Also, the original wheels on Smurf. If you would like either the Pro Charger or these wheels, let me know. Email me at thatdudeandblue@gmail.com and I'll meet you somewhere and I'll sell these to you as well. By the way, side note, a lot of people still think I live in Virginia. I know this is something weird to bring up, but a lot of people still think I live in Virginia, and I don't. I live in the Atlanta, Georgia area, the general area of Atlanta, Georgia. Well, I took a trip to Virginia to do a whole bunch of car reviews, which are still coming out, but no, I don't live there anymore. It's been actually 4 years now, since 2016. But if you do need your car worked on in Virginia, go check out this shop called National Speed. My friend Tim works there, and he had that 240SX with a K-AT making like 600 horsepower that I could not break no matter what I did to it. So he's a good dude, great tech. Let him know that I sent you, and love to hear you guys' thoughts. Richmond, when I grew up there, never had a nice car shop there when it came to aftermarket performance, and now they have National Speed, which is awesome. I'm really, really happy to see that. Also, if you were cool enough to click on this video, I think I should let you in on a little secret. I have been building a car for 4 years. 4 years behind the scenes, and it has been full of annoyances and problems and drama and all this crap. I'm hoping to have it done by the end of the year. And I actually just got the roll cage put in, and I'm very excited because it felt like something actually happened. I think I'm gonna release that series as like a miniature documentary, instead because it's just been so long. The 240 with the Jay-Z in it though, that car, I am actually gonna have a new body harness made for it. I think the main issue with the Blue 240 when it came to not wanting to start was that it just had an old body harness in it, and it would basically start sometimes and then not want to start. So I'd get stranded sometimes in places, and you know, that's not cool. Wiring is not something to be that excited about, but the fact that this might solve the issue of just turning the key and starting the car, that's really exciting to me. And I'd be way more down to drive it more often. On that note, fellas, and the 2% of women who watch my channel. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and going for a cruise with me. I really appreciate it. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I will see you guys next time, and take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye. This video is brought to you by Patterson Car Care. Get double of premium original detail product for half the price. Head over to PattersonCarCare.com or go to the link in the description below.